Mississippi State was outstanding today. They did exactly what we thought they would do. They shot threes and had some wide open threes, and they penetrated and scored, and they had opportunity for second chance points. And we took a lot of ill-advised shots, and we just didn't have it today, and just it's a tough day at the office. So, but you can't make a lot of mistakes against Mississippi State. They're solid. They're veterans, and we're still learning and we're still growing. So we will go back and evaluate it and get better.
Questions for Coach Steve? John?
Your turnover count was down a little bit today,
Yeah.
but you still weren't able to do much offensively. What were they doing defensively that was kind of keeping you all off balance?
Well, I was pleased with our turnovers, but we didn't make them guard us. Really thought we quick shot the basketball. We were really strong when we got the ball into Mercedes. Mercedes was outstanding. So we'll go back and look at it, but Steve, we cut it to 7, and we have the ball, and we take a not great shot, and then they come down and hit a 3, and then we turn over and they hit a 2, and so that's how the game is, and you've got to take advantage of any opportunity you get. Third quarter, our defense was solid. If we do that all the other quarters, we're all right, but we had stops and we didn't take advantage of our stops, so we just couldn't get over the hump really today.
Holly, Mississippi State made it to the final, almost won a national championship last year. This team, though, looks maybe it could be even better. Do you see any real flaws in this team?
Yeah, they're veterans. I mean, they've got a kid inside that's an anchor that's strong, physical, solid. Vivian's she's just an outstanding player. She scores. She scores from the outside. She scores from the end. They all have great roles. They have roles, and they play them really, really, really well. Williams gets the ball to who they need to. She scores when they need to. Schaefer hit open. They probably aren't as deep as they've been, but I think this year they're better than they were, and that's, I'm sure, with the experience and getting an opportunity to play in the Final Four has done nothing but recharge their batteries.
We'll go Lewis in the back, and then Dan and David.
Holly, this 4-game stretch, I mean, it was so difficult having to face all those teams. What did you learn about your team? What was your biggest takeaway?
Yeah, we need to get in the gym and practice. It was a tough stretch, and we understood that. We've been on the road. We had 3 tough road games, and then we came home. Our crowd was outstanding. But we've got to clean up some things, and we've got to value the basketball, number 1, and number 2, and that goes both ways. That goes on the offensive end as far as the turnovers, and then the shot selection. And then we've got to really, really commit to defense. We start off really strong, and then we've kind of taken a dive a little bit, and we play some tough teams. And they're exposing us a little bit, and we've got to go back and work on a lot of things.
Holly, Vic was in here talking about how proud he was of his team defense rebounding, the kind of the toughness elements.
Yep.
Is that maybe to be expected, given that they're a veteran team, or are you disappointed that maybe your kids didn't rise to that a little bit more than you did?
Yeah, I'm disappointed our kids were more tough. I'll be honest with you. I thought we gave up too many loose balls. We didn't get on the floor as much. We've done that. It just didn't appear that we had that today. And we gotta make sure we instill that in our kids. Yeah, his kids were tough. I mean, again, they're veterans. And, they're seasoned. They've played in tough situations. This is still a learning process for us, and we're going to get better. And it starts with me and getting back in the practice, getting on the practice court, and correcting the things that we need to get better at. And toughness is one of them.
Holly, Mercedes 7-9 tonight. What are teams doing on defense that make it hard for you guys to keep feeding her throughout the course of the game?
They're just physical with her. But I think we could have gotten the ball to her more. I want her to get the ball more. She was. Mercedes was outstanding today. And we moved her. We wanted to pull her away from the basket and move her around and make McCowan come out and guard her, and she hit some pretty solid jumpers, and then we fed her inside, and it's just physical inside. The hand touch foul away from the ball is, I get that, but both those kids, I mean, that's just, I guarantee both of them were worn out, because those are two big kids going after it and not backing down and just being solid, both of them. So it's a physical game in there, and I thought Mercedes just held her own, and I thought what McCowan did was just a battle, and I really wanted us to get the ball into Mercedes a little bit more.
Any final questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you.